What if I told you that every message we send, every videos we watch, and every sound we hear online, all of that is multimedia speaking a language of its own? Oh, hi there. I'm President Yoso, and I'm a freshman here studying at University of the Philippines Open University.
Speaking of UPOU, the UP Open University is recognized as one of the pioneers in online teaching, open learning, and distance education in the Philippines. The UPOU offers a wide range of academic programs, and one of it is the Bachelor of Arts in Multimedia Studies, which I'm currently taking right now.
And speaking of BAMs, I recently finished our MMS 100. Well, from Module 1 through Module 9. And I'm going to tell you how's it going so far in this course, also known as Introduction to Multimedia Studies.
You see, multimedia studies at first is not what you think it is. In Unit 1, it was explained to us the key concepts of what multimedia and multimedia study really is. For Module 1, I learned what media is and its different modalities such as text, audio, video, and how all of this works together.
I realized that multimedia isn't just about editing or graphics, but it's about how this digital content combines together and how the users interacts with it.
Think of it just like a sari-sari store. And to my surprise, Module 2 made me realize that multimedia isn't just a creative field, but it's an interdisciplinary area that mixes theory, creativity, and technology. And finally, Module 3 introduces us to design thinking. This module gave me my first aha moment because instead of just making something that looks nice, design thinking teaches us to focus on real problems, empathize with users, brainstorm ideas, prototype, test it, and repeat it. It made me see multimedia as a process of solving problems, not just creating content. So now I know the key concepts of multimedia. I'm now more curious about the technical foundations of it. So I just spent the past few weeks studying the Unit 2 also. And in Unit 2, multimedia study has now become technical. Well, technical in the best way. It's about the multimedia studies that we see in our everyday lives and what's happening underneath it. In Module 4, I learned how text becomes data through binary encoding. Every character is represented using zeros and ones. I actually found this part easy because I have a background in programming and it reminded me of how we also use encoding when designing projects with my Arduino Uno back in my robotics club. In Module 5, I found out that images and pixel also follow the same logic. Resolution, bit depth, and pixel grids show that stored data also depends on the size and resolution. This is also the same case in Module 7. Here I learned the difference between interlace and progressive scans. Progressive gives smoother and clear video, while interlace alternates light and can flicker. Listening to the compressed version of Tom's Diner and hearing those ghost sounds made me appreciate how smart audio compression actually is. This one belongs to my favorite. Also, look how it looks like an art that you could store in an art gallery. I also want to mention the tone matrix that we did. This activity also showed me how simple tones is combined to form patterns, which made me also appreciate to produce music. Here comes my favorite part. In Unit 3, we focus more on creating multimedia products and systems. And in Module 8, what I did is I featured my previous game that I made back in senior high school, which I've used JavaScript as the programming language, and it's p5g.js library. And I would really love to show you my game. So here is my game. You just have to avoid the cuboids, and also I made some additional features here, which is the shooting stars. Now, in Module 9, I learned about how interactivity works and how this interactivity shapes the user experience. I also learned in Module 9 the hypertext and hypermedia. Now, in Module 10, I gained a deeper appreciation for our animators back then. Imagine animating a scene frame by frame like this one. That takes a year to finish, which is very different from what we have today now that we have programming softwares like Blender. So in Module 11, I learned how colors and sound change the meaning of what we see and hear, also known as what we perceive. See, colors aren't just decoration. They follow a certain mood, a certain theory, and a certain vibe to draw attention to a design. For example, if I change the color and add a suspenseful sound to this video, it doesn't feel like a reflection vlog anymore. You see, this is how we can apply color theory and sound in this video. That made me appreciate so far my journey as a multimedia studies student here at UPOU. I can say that I really love the programming languages that was mentioned here that I never knew before, like Pure Data. I only knew about Touch Designer, and I'm looking forward more lessons in the future throughout this MMS journey, and I'm looking forward in creating a new media art because I really love to go to art galleries, and I think new media art like interactive art has a potential in the future in the 21st century of our local art industry and also in the game production in the future. So